Okay, carrying on looking at Melody Maker, so we've got another cover here which is January the 15th, 1977, Bowie's back, and he's got a new album coming out apparently, and it's called Low, and it's follow-up to Station, recorded in France and Germany last autumn. Just got a track listing there as, to give us some more information, and a British tour later this year, so that's that one. So I particularly want to show you this one. This is sort of quite iconic, this one, because this is where David Bowie tells Melody Maker that actually he's bisexual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read bits to you because it's quite an interesting little interview and very much of its time. So here he is, and he's starting to be interviewed on that one. And oh, you pretty thing. So I'm just going to pick some words out here. So David uses words like Verda, and I've no idea what Verda means, I've never heard of it before, and super quite a lot. He's gay, he says. A few months back, when he played Hampstead's Country Club, a small greasy club in North London, which has seen all sorts of exciting occasions, about half the gay population of the city turned up to see him in his massive floppy velvet hat, which he twirled around at the end of each number. So that's quite interesting. And as it happens, David doesn't have much time for gay liberation. However, that's a particular movement he doesn't want to lead. He despises all these tribal qualifications. Flower power he enjoyed, but it's individuality that he's really trying to preserve. So that's that bit, and apparently in the States they call him the new Bob Dylan. Just seeing which other bits I can read out for you here. Bowie has an instinct. There's a bit at the end of Black Country Rock where he superbly parodies his friend Mark Bolan. Okay, fair enough. Bowie is talking in an office in Gem Music, from where his management operates. A tape machine is playing his next album, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. So that's quite interesting. The Man Who Sold the World, his prediction has had a winner before, of course. Remember Space Oddity, which chronicled Major Tom's dilemma. Then we've got a bit over here actually. Oh, we've got a bit here. David's present image is to come on like a swishy queen, a gorgeously effeminate boy. He's as camp as a row of tents, with his limp hand and trolling vocabulary. I'm gay, he says, and always have been, even when I was David Jones. But there's a sly jollity about how he says it, a secret smile at the corner of his mouth. He knows that in these times it's permissible to act like a male tart, and that to shock and outrage, which pop has always striven to do throughout its history, is a balls-breaking process. He began wearing dresses of whatever gender 2 years ago, and he'd done outrageous things that were just not accepted by society prior to that. So that's that bit, and he says here as well, how does Dear Alice Cooper go down with you? I asked, and he shook his head disdainfully. Not at all. I bought his first album, but it didn't excite or shock me. I think he's trying to be outrageous. You can see him, poor dear, with his red eyes sticking out and his temples straining. He tries so hard. So I think that's a bit interesting what he said about Alice Cooper. So again, iconic cover, an iconic magazine and interview. So I just want to show you that particular one separately. So we'll carry on the next video as soon as I've uploaded it. Thanks everybody.